morning, everyone. All you tuba players, timpani players, contrabass sax. You ever seen a contrabass sax? Huge. Is there a bass cymbal? Anyway, welcome to believe this is session number 17 for jazz and rock and roll horns. We've covered a lot of ground. 2-part writing, 3, 4, 5-part writing. How to lay out a chart, articulations, dynamics, all those fun things. So now we're going to get down and conceive a chart, a piece. So let's say we have a song that we just wrote and we want to put horns on it. What I like to do is I like to kind of get a good idea in my head what I'm going to do before I sit down and start writing. Don't get caught up in writing one bar at a time and, all that stuff. Less is more. I can't emphasize that anymore. Here's one thing I like to do before I start writing my chart. There's a thing that some people call emotional contour, which is basically the dynamics of the whole piece. So let's say here's our song, and we have an intro, okay? And then we have a verse, 1. And then we have a chorus, back to a verse, back to a chorus. Maybe we'll go to a bridge, and then chorus, and then our outro, okay? So there's our song. Intro, verse, chorus, bridge, chorus, out. Okay? So what's gonna work there dynamically as far as volume? So let's say our intro starts out here. We want a big intro and we want it to break down into the first verse. Okay? So the intro, maybe we got a little, drum fill at the beginning, goes into a big intro. And then we break down into our verse, our first verse. And then on our first chorus, we kind of come up a little bit. Second verse, we come down a little bit. Okay? Second verse, we come up a little bit. And let's say at the bridge, it gets a little bigger. And then the last chorus, it gets bigger still. And we do a fade or something. Or we go to the outro, which is, going out. So there's our emotional contour. There's the volume of everything. This might be a little... Anyway. So where are we going to put our horns? Let's say we're going to write for 2 horns, for trumpet and tenor. Where are we going to put those? If we have a vocal, we're not going to play through the whole piece unless it's an instrumental and it features the 2 horns. But if we're backing up a vocal, maybe the horns are going to play in the intro, and they'll play like some melodic line in the intro, okay? Vocal comes in the first verse. They don't play. Here's rest. They don't play in the first verse. But let's say they play on the chorus. So the horns are in here. And let's say they don't play on the second verse. And they play in this second chorus. And let's say in the chorus, let's have them just pop a little, a rhythmic type of a riff. Horns are really good at like attack, and also holding out notes are really nice. Simple ideas work fabulous. So let's say in our chorus, we just have them play a little, a little dotted quarter. How about a short quarter and an eighth? Let's say they just do this. Rest. And they do this again. Rest. Okay. The chorus is 8 bars, but here's 4 of it, okay? So on the chorus, the horns come in, they go bop, bop, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, bop, bop, 1, 2. You've heard that a lot. It works fabulous. And let's say they're going to do that on the chorus. And let's say on the bridge, one thing that horns do really nice is they hold notes out nice and long, especially if you put a nice crescendo on there. So let's say on the bridge, we have them go tie it over, We have them play this kind of a figure maybe. Real simple. Okay. Make those short quarters so they rock. Okay. Little attack there. Okay, so let's say on the bridge, we come to the bridge, and the bridge is going to be a little bigger. So we want to fill up a nice little pad of some sort. So it's ba 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 da ba ba da. Put some crescendo here, right there. It's rocking out. Okay, really nice. Ba 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 da. And then we're back into the last chorus. Ba ba. That kind of stuff. And maybe since it's the last chorus, we take this same figure and we voice it up. Maybe here it's in the staff, and in the last, oh, there's the 8 timer. And then on the last chorus, we voice it up so it's a little brighter. Or maybe there's a double chorus, and on the first chorus, on the last, we do it down and then we do it up. And then the outro, let's say we do the figure that we played in the intro and have a little bookend. So that took 5 minutes to figure that out, okay? So if you do that, now we can go down and basically we know, let's say in the chorus, it's a G7 chord, okay? And let's say it goes to the E minor chord here, okay? Or let's say it's G, here, let's make it easier. G major, 1 to 6 in the chorus, okay? So this could be a D, and this could be a B. I don't have a stave here, obviously, but here's a D for your trumpet and a B for your tenor, right here. And that'll work for both changes, the common tones, right? And then in here, let's say it goes to 4. Let's say it goes to C. Okay, so maybe this is a C, you know, and then ba 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 da, whatever. But you get the picture. So we'll talk about this some more, but that's really important to kind of have an overall concept before you start sitting down and figuring out what the individual notes are. And then you can tweak a little bit. I always, when I have my rehearsals and stuff, I always end up making a few changes. Maybe this quarter note in here I didn't like. Maybe I moved that quarter note to somewhere. But the basic concept is there. So don't forget, shoot me an email. Love to hear from everyone. It's Fred at fredstickleymusic.com, and the website is fredstickleymusic.com. Subscribe and I'll send you out a free ebook. And also there's some information. I'm starting a new post also in addition to this one on scales and chords. So anyway, thanks for stopping by, and we'll see you soon.